Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is DHIA BINTI AZLAN and I am a Form 4 student, and today I'll be one of the representatives from Sekolah Menengah SAINS TENGKU ABDULLAH. And here on the table we have 5 different books that I actually have read, and the first one is called The A-Team 8, Backwards Past. The second books we have Chronicles of and Evelyn. Well, the third one we have End of Windy Populist. The fourth we have End of the Island, and lastly we have Harry Potter. Well, today the books that I'm going to review is one of my favorite among these 5, and that is Harry Potter. I believe some of you guys must have heard about it before, whether from the book itself or maybe from the movies. Well, if you do, lucky you, because this is one of the best literature English ever be. Well, this book was created by an author called J.K. Rowling. This is one of her best masterpieces ever. And in this series contains 7 different books, and each one of these books is very important because they are all connected to create one big storyline. Well, the first one is called Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. The second book is called Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. The third book is called Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. The fourth book is called Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. The fifth book is called Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. And the sixth book is called Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Last but not least, the last one is called Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Well, now that we know some facts about this series, let's move on to the storyline. The story was about a boy who is on his 11th birthday. He learns that he is an orphan son of 2 most powerful wizards in the wizarding world, and he also possesses a unique magical power of his own. Well, the journey started as he was accepted into Hogwarts, a witchcraft and a wizardry school. There, he met several friends, where he is actually have a lot of allies, where in that group of friends, they all join hands together to find out the mysterious death of Harry Potter's parents. Well, now that we already talked about some facts about the bit, let's talk something about the character. Well, there are many different characters with different personality in these books, and some of them, let's just say the main character itself, Harry Potter, and his 2 best friends, Hermione Granger and also Ron Weasley. Mind you, the 3 of them are considered as the golden trio, as they play an important role in this whole series. We also have characters such as Albus Dumbledore, the Hogwarts headmaster. We also have Professor McGonagall and Professor Snape. These 2 teachers are the teachers that teach us in Hogwarts, where they teach us subjects such as Transfiguration and, of course, Defense Against the Dark Arts. Well, nothing complete without a villain, isn't it? Well, same goes in the series. There's so many villains, and one of them are Bellatrix Strange, Lucius Malfoy, and the main evil villain, Voldemort. Well, now the main request, I think the main question that everyone been wondering about. So, what's with this Harry Potter hype? Like, what's so interesting about this Harry Potter book? Well, let me explain to you. Aside from the fact that there's so many storylines in here, which it's so interesting, because can you imagine how mind-blowing, and to think about J.K. Rowling have such a high imagination for her to think about a lot of storyline, and not just that, with a lot of plot twists inside of it that just makes you go like, oh my god, I want to watch and I want to read more of this book. I want to stay tuned and learn more about this series. And that's how it got to you when you read this book. Well, not just that, I personally think that these books have one of the greatest dialogue ever. It's just so mind-blowing to think about that J.K. Rowling have such a high imagination that she can even portray it in each one of her characters. Like the way when they are sad, the dialogue when they are angry and happy, each one of them just makes sense in each scene. For example, there is this one character, well, not really this one, I already introduced it with you guys, Hermione Granger. Well, this one scene, this one dialogue, where she is annoyed with Ron Weasley because she is annoyed that he didn't perform well in his spell. Well, the scene goes on like this. Let me demonstrate. Stop. You're going to take someone's eye out. Besides, you're saying it all wrong. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Well, that's some of the dialogue in this series that just makes me go like, oh my god, I want to read more of this book. Well, if you are interested in more plot twists and a good storyline to go with and a great dialogue in each character, you definitely have to read Harry Potter. Well, to wrap up my whole review, I just wanted to say that Harry Potter is the best there is in every aspect, such as the character, the storyline, the plot twist, and even the languages. For your information, in the wizarding world, there is so many spells and enchantment out there that you just cannot count on it. And each one of the spells plays a specific role for a specific reason. And for example, we have spells such as Accio, Wingardium Leviosa, and Expecto Patronum. And each one of these spells just makes you go, oh my lord, I want to know more about this book. And it's just so interesting that you guys can get to learn all of this magic and spell. Interesting, isn't it? And lastly, of course, many more moral values, such as the friendship, of how they work hard and how they, even though going through tough challenges, how they still stick with each other and how they still back each other up, even if they have been through such a tough challenges along their lifetime in Hogwarts. Well, I also recommend this book towards everyone. It doesn't matter. When I mean everyone, I mean everyone. It doesn't matter if you are in your late 20s, early 30s, or even in your late 40s. This book is a good book for you to read because it just suits for each one of your ages, because it is one of the best literature English that have a good storyline in it and you guys can enjoy it in your free time. Well, what are you waiting for? Go on and read this book and experience the journey of Harry Potter in the Wizarding World. And that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed reading this book. Thank you.